Hello, how's it going? How you doing? I'm Alex, your host of 2023 Battle of the Bands Satan's Hollow, and I'm joined with round 2 participants. Stay safe. Do me a favour, lads. We'll start with you. Give me a name, what you do in the band, and we'll work our way across.
Awesome. Scott, bassist.
Chris, guitarist. Happy to be here.
Jack, guitarist.
Joe, lead singer and frontman.
Lee, drummer.
As a group or individually, what is your biggest inspiration that made you want to start music, get a band, start doing all this shit? Start with you again. I like the order.
We were getting drunk in a bar, and Chris went, do you want to play bass and stay safe? I said yeah, and then I turned up for a practice.
It was a month.
You were really hungover.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Well, yeah,
I'm intrigued, maybe enticed.
I don't really have a fancy story like these guys do. These guys were a band and then I joined afterwards, so
Nice.
I should start that side.
Let's go.
Yeah, like Scott mentioned, so basically me and Lee played in a band when we were 13.
Yeah, 13, 14 I think it started, yeah.
But yeah, originally Joe was in as the drummer and he got booted
That was
out.
a long time ago.
But yeah, like we started Stay Safe over lockdown generally because we wanted something to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, just getting back into playing music and stuff. But yeah, I mean, biggest influence is just that kind of like early 2000s pop punk and
Yeah, man.
like massively into Newfound Glory, Neck Deep, and that kind of like State Champ sound as well. And it's,
Yeah, man.
it's the boys.
I've really been.
I was gonna go for the Nips there then, but
You try it, man. Try and find him. Gallop in.
You have to blur it out, come on.
Look down the camera. Nah, dude, I've always wanted to be in a band, man, but for me, like, Guitar Hero 3, dude.
That's sick.
What
That's a sick way to
game,
get
man.
into
Like,
guitar, though.
I shred on that. I suck at normal guitar, but Guitar Hero 3, oh, mate. And like, you're seeing that and you play it and you're like, oh, I can do this. And then,
That's nice.
and then these guys just kind of, you jumped in a message one day, was like, yo, do you still play guitar? I was like, kinda, yeah, I try
so-
it. And then,
Yeah, because
do
we
you
used to
wanna
work
try it?
together, so
Yeah.
I knew he was obsessed with music. He's music's like his life, so I was like, I knew he
Thanks
was
for that,
nervous.
mate.
And
Making him look good.
Yeah,
That's it.
cheers.
it is though.
you jumped on it straight away though, because we were talking about we wanted another guitarist, and it's like, I know a guy.
I literally knew exactly what it was. Like I'd stopped working there, and I just knew that Jack would be interested in it. Like, so,
Yeah, man.
Got scouted.
Here you are
I'm gonna
now.
go. I've got
he got scouted.
Showed up with his Guitar Hero controller ready to go.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No Xbox there. Go ahead, mate.
That was the audition process, innit? You've got to nail this song on expert. On God, for me, it was weird when I joined because basically these guys had got together with another friend of ours and they just said, we were playing last weekend, and I just said, he came round to my house for a drink, and I just said, well, if you need a singer just to help you out,
He'd had a few drinks by this
I'll
point,
do it.
so he was regretting it the day after.
But the thing is that no one knew that I A, could sing, or B, did sing, or anything like it. Just came out of the blue, and it just escalated.
It worked out,
massively.
didn't it?
Do you know what? I always say it.
In the garage, didn't you?
It did, I just say it escalated wildly.
For you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Best way,
was it
man.
almost easy?
Yeah.
Hardest song we've ever done.
We did. Yeah, we started off with covers, didn't
We tried some All-Time Low, if you didn't win stuff like that.
we? All Time Low, In Too Deep,
Oh,
some
yeah.
Neck Deep. Yeah, we had it all.
It's a weird set list.
And then we just decided one day that we're going to start writing our own songs, which I can't quite pin down when that happened. We just started.
Well, they were all Adam Sandler themed. Like,
That was it.
This is correct, yeah.
They were.
That was our tagline for like a year, wasn't it? Just trying to get Adam Sandler to notice us.
I
Yeah.
kept bothering him on Instagram and he just didn't want any of
Yeah.
it.
So one of our songs was Captain Insane, No Shows, No Mercy. No lie. Absolutely lie.
It's a bad song, that.
Do you know what the only relation
One
to
was
that
like
was?
Scooby Steve, so if you ever saying like, that was the first EP that we got rid of, so we're technically not our first EP.
Do you know what? The only relation to that song was with the sample that we used at the beginning from the film, and then we put it up to Spotify, and they said, "Oh, you can't use the sample." So the song had literally
No relevance at all.
Captain Insane. Our thing was trying to get Adam Sandler to notice us,
Yeah.
which was weird. It's a weird start, but
It's a good goal.
You'll get there eventually.
do you know what? It's still on the list.
Maybe you win this and Adam Sandler notices you, do you know what I mean?
It's true.
Don't.
Hey, if you could help us
Sorry.
out,
Take it seriously. Get tweeting.
we'll get everyone on it.
For me, I probably
Always do.
played the instrument the longest out of everybody. So
Yeah.
I got scouted in high school to play drums, and then just like invested a lot of time in it. Was like playing gigs with Chris when we were like 14, 15, 16, and then in college and that, and then
still here?
And then at uni sort of stopped playing for a while, for like about 7 years actually, drums, and then like I said, lockdown it, and like, what else are you gonna do? So, let's get like sat at home. So like Chris was like, I'm thinking about like doing like we're starting something up again. So I was like, right, okay. I was like, but this time we won't do like covers in a pub. We'll do like our own sort of stuff, and like obviously like our music taste is stuff like he said, but like for me it's more like a day to remember and stuff like that. So
Dude.
Yeah, we decided like we'd try doing that, and like I say, our songs have come out sort of in between a lot of stuff like easycore, pop punk sort of stuff.
That is sick.
And it's like scouting
They've
people,
really got an
scouting people into the band, like just having inspiration, like I say, knowing like Jack wanted to be in it, and then literally the most random night ever, going around to Joe's and having a few drinks, and then it was like the most random night ever, like basically he was gonna have like some mates around. Nobody else turned up apart from me. I was like, I'll still come up. I still walked the dog up, and I went to his flat, and then we had a few drinks, watched Eurovision, and he was like, by the way, I've been singing, so I was like, right, well, do you want to come down? We'll learn some stuff, and then that's how that happened.
I mean, whatever sort of illusion anyone had of anyone in a band. It's just been shattered by you just then. Like at home,
we were
no friends watching Eurovision.
That's exactly. That's our life, obviously. So.
Oh well, we're here now.
We're here.
You made it. It's fine.
You also had the most ruthless audition that anyone's ever had to get into about, like, because we were just chatting over Zoom and like talking and stuff, and Joe was like, "Oh, so I'll sing for you guys and stuff." And I was like, "Go on then."
Yeah.
So just singing over Zoom at us, just us three on the call. It would,
Because Chris had also known Joe from high school, like, obviously, and I was like, right, I've got somebody coming singing, and I was like, you'll never guess. And he was like, who is it? I was like, I'm not going to tell you. And then he came on the Zoom call.
In my head,
obviously it was in lockdown, so we couldn't meet.
In my head, I thought you'd ease me in. I thought you'd ease me in. I thought, I'll have to sing.
Have fun, not bad.
We'll have a few conversations, and I'll sing in 2 weeks when I've built a bit of the courage. But it was like, oh, you said you can sing. Sing. Oh. I couldn't tell you what I sang for him.
No. What was Eurovision that year? Like...
I think the one where no one hated us.
As you guys sit here now, this whole group, what was the first gig you guys have played together?
Whole day.
Pretty good one. Pretty good one to be
It's awesome, mate. Key Club in Leeds.
Yeah, Key Club is sick,
mate.
Yeah, that is.
I honestly thought I was gonna pass out. It was horrible. Me and you at side stage, you were like, "We got this, man."
Your pedal died just.
Oh yeah, my pedal died.
And I've like never played in front of anyone, so I just stared at him and went, "Chris, pedal," and he was like,
the first thing, the battery went out.
But it was after we'd done like the full intros, because we were coming on to like, I like to move it.
Yeah, we all both said. Like one half of the crowd was like my mates just staring at me, and I was like, But in all fairness, like, it was the best thing that could have happened, because my like fear of it just went as soon as we got back on. I remember walking out going, "Come on," and everyone went nuts, and it was sick after that.
To be fair, it's still to this day, it's one of our top
it's probably like my favourite gig we've
played.
played.
So basically, me and Chris went to like college with a guy called Mikey, and he had a band. He's got a band called Stray Weather. And Chris was talking to him, and he was saying like we was thinking about like gigging. We'd done a few practices and that, haven't we? And then he just said, "Why don't you just come in?"
We got offered that gig.
Come and support us.
Yeah, we've got this in 6 weeks if you want to come and play it. I was like, don't have a set list.
We've got a song, so we just like,
Did we have a bassist at that point?
Yeah.
We have
like,
got at that point.
Like,
No. The thing is though, it moves so quickly.
No, I think Scott had only done like 1 or 2.
well, we'd only done one.
We'd only done one when we got off in the gig.
I joined.
I didn't know anyone.
I joined with like by the way, we've got a gig in 6 weeks. Learn all
I think
these
you
songs.
did.
Woo, playing Leeds. Nice. Never been to Leeds. Wow.
It was what yours and my first time on stage ever.
Yeah.
It went well, clearly.
Good time.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
was
went
good.
well. I really enjoyed it. Plenty of people came out. So.
Nice.
Didn't until we watched the video 6 months after. It was like, ooh.
So do you guys have any funny stories from gigging or doing any like shows together? Anything that you wouldn't really tell people? Any whack that's gone down? You could share it now, it's great. You got anything? I want to hear it, it.
I think we got, well, it's not that crazy, but there's a band that we toured with and we've played with a few times before who are generally known as being teetotal. But they had they had a night out on tour with us in Southampton.
No longer
That
teetotal.
was so good.
They still talk about how like this person has never been the same since. We saw them the other weekend actually. It was,
We did the same thing though. He just loves it. He just
Yeah.
he likes a party. But yeah, they're not like a massive like drinking band and everything like that.
So you
Like,
straight corrupted them.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying we are. It's not saying
we're
we
not
are.
pissing, so it's,
We like a good time.
And them green drinks, berserkers. Oh, and he was just like, "What's that?" I was like, "It's fine, mate.
yeah, the Hobbit down.
You've got it."
The
Yeah.
Hobbit down in Southampton, so everything was Lord of the Rings themed as well. So we're just getting absolutely lit up on like D&D.
You can't say that. They got copyright infringement.
Yeah, they
Oh, it's not that anymore.
Nah.
Is
It
it?
is, but it's not.
All you need to know is you pay £4. It comes in a pint. And that's it.
It's
That's
green.
it, yeah.
It's green. Yeah.
It's just £4 pints. Yeah, easy.
I think other than when I showed up with that cardboard cutout at me for you.
That was good.
Showed up to a gig in Chester. It was your birthday, wasn't it?
30th birthday, yeah.
And I was like, "That'll be funny." And we didn't know each other at all, like until the band started. And I was like, "Oh, well, we're getting on pretty well. I'll get him a life-size cutout of me." And just showed up to a gig and was like, "Happy birthday, lad."
You still got it. It's
I was gonna say,
on
you
his
still have
couch.
it.
It actually is.
It sort of stares at me while I'm watching TV because it's in the corner.
Took a picture of it last week.
Hey, you could make it last week. We had it sat
Yeah.
on the couch with us.
There's a camera in the eyes. I saw everything.
Do you guys have any upcoming projects you want to talk about to any of these? Let them know what's going on, if there's anything big coming up for you guys, apart from this.
Yeah. Do you want me to say this one?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
We got a new single coming out in July. We went to Wales the other month to Llandudno, and we filmed it on the pier. They gave us full permission just to basically use the pier as we want. We could use the arcades, we could go in the stalls. And yeah, we just had a really good day.
Stealing all this.
Honestly, the weather was supposed to be terrible for ages. We turned up, it was blue skies, everything came
Well, the night
out.
before wasn't though, was it?
Yeah.
It was alright. And it was so nice.
Except for your performance shots on the beach, though.
true.
How
You
you
can't
managed
tell.
to pull that off when it was leathering it down on this beach? Just like,
Look, magic.
Yeah, I was a little bit salty because all of these, we did our band shots, everyone got their own shots and it was brilliant sunshine. It got to my time and it was raining, it was the wind, the rain was vertical, and we'd been there all day, we're getting tired, and had to film my bit in the end, and one foot was in quicksand, like one foot was going down, and I was sort of going, and
I was round the cameraman with like a massive brolly sideways, so it didn't like come over the camera. Like,
but we got the video back the other week, and
it's sick.
you know what? It was one of them where you have such a good day on the day,
Yeah.
and you think, oh wow, we've had such an incredible day, and you could be disappointed by the video, but the video came out, it was incredible. So we was just ecstatic about it. So that's going to come out in July, I believe.
July 21st for that one. But yeah, it was like, to be fair, when we first applied to play for the Battle of Bands, it was on that day. I was sat in the car in the queue at McDonald's getting a breakfast, and I was like, right, I've seen this pop up, and I was like, let's go.
That is sick.
So yeah, that's
That's why we sat here then, obviously.
Is that the song we used?
Yeah, it was next to me as
That's why we
well.
sat here.
So it's working for us already.
We learned some new instruments and included some new instruments in the video as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we went experimental
We
with
went
it.
really experimental, yeah.
What did you use?
That's a surprise. I can't remember.
Oh,
Got the video.
We'll show you afterwards. It's,
boy
went
got
hard.
that is sick.
Yeah, like Joe says, working with a new producer on it. So Alex Cox, we've worked with like As December Falls, Frank Carr and the Rattlesnakes, but it's just awesome. Like, it's been really good to work with. And just so that's coming up.
Did a few gigs, Annie, as well. He likes them.
Yeah, he's just a good guy.
And
He's
we're on
just
his website.
that flex.
Well, in the same breath, I'll mention, Steve at Breakpoint Media, who did our video
yeah, man.
as
Yeah,
well.
Steve's the guy.
He's a really good guy, really good to work with.
Good team then. Good team.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, it didn't feel like you were
Work,
there on a work
yeah,
shoot or
okay,
anything. We were
sick.
just cutting about in Llandudno and just filming it. Yeah.
Free down the pier, that's sick.
Yeah, it was a good day.
The folks that are on the pier were awesome with it. Like literally, I had like a little buggy and stuff at like the foot of it, and then like loaded all the drum gear into it for us and like drove it.
I've never been so happy in my life.
I've never.
This pier was like half a kilometre long. So I was like, no. I came with a buggy and I was like, yeah. With a trailer on, I loaded every bit of my gear on it, didn't I? And he just shipped it all up to the top.
You jumped in car with him?
Yeah, and all the way back I did, yeah.
As part-time drum tech, yeah.
It was buzzing that.
I'm not, yeah. But it's always worth it.
Yeah.
That's it. Other thing as well we've got coming up, we're going to be on tour in August as well, doing London, Brighton, Nottingham. But yeah, a few different places. Be good.
You guys have got to go on.
It's a self-funded one, so
everything
Spenny.
independent. It's
This Battle of the Bands is a big event on our calendar as well. You know, we were all buzzing for that, to be fair, because we've all, especially us growing up in Manchester, and you know, we've always heard of Satan's, and we've been here. You know, I've been a few years ago. Some have been more recent. There's people I know now who come, you know, every weekend now. It's sort of like a institution in Manchester, sort of thing.
Dude.
So yeah, we're buzzing to it. We're absolutely buzzing to be playing this. So it's really good.
As soon as we saw it get announced, we're like, even just to play it, let's go.
Man, and you made it into competition, guys. You got a good chance of winning it. You guys, is there a group that, like dead or alive, retired, none of that you guys would love to collab with? If you could all decide on one, what would be the group that you would, like, your dream collaboration would be?
Oh wow. Do you know what? I don't know if we'd all agree on that.
We definitely would not agree.
But there's quite a varying.
Well, give me independent then. We'll start with you again. It, come on.
He's clearly got one in his brain. Look,
Daddy's ready to
for
go.
me, like my absolute favourite.
It's okay.
Like, Enter Shikari is like my favourite band, so like I'd just love to work with Rue. I think, and obviously the rest of them, but yeah.
And the rest of them.
You know, but yeah, I think like Enter Shikari, like for me, are like my favourite band. So I would love to just have a bit of like electro, like, and just his vision. I think it would, that'd be sick. For me, like. So
that's awesome.
That's mine. I know what yours is.
Mine's gonna be Avenged Sevenfold.
That's sick.
And do you know what? He's tight because his voice is like 10 times better than mine. If I was on stage with him, it'd be tight.
Push him to the back
it'd be
a little
tight
bit.
on me, you know what I mean? But I'd be there for a laugh, you know what I mean? I'd just cut about the stage, enjoy myself.
I don't know, dude. There's too many for me that I'd want to. If I was taking it seriously, I'd be able to narrow it down. As a joke, 100% busted, mate. So we could all do the jump together. If I could do that on stage with busted.
I thought you were going to say Steel Panther then. I honestly thought that's where you were going to go with it.
Dude, Avril Lavigne as well, man. As a kid, like Avril, I was obsessed with that. She was different at the time. And I've just been watching her in Manchester a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Mate, it was awesome.
Yeah, we can defo get Avril.
We were
Like,
I was
up then. You up then.
50 quid and 2 pints.
Work weekends. Come home from work now. Nah, just something like that, just to do the busted jump as well with them.
We'll sort some out here for you. Just mid jump, snap it up. We do a cover.
When?
going to the gym. You go first, I'm still thinking.
So I think for me, if you want to get real weird with it, I'd love to collab with someone like much heavier than us, because I think it'd be super interesting. Do like with Lorna Shaw, like that's something really heavy and just like, okay, so we're going to do the really fun pop bits, and you just get some really horrible gutturals going on the top.
We'd love it.
Right, so I'm kind of known for having a bit of a dad rock taste of music.
Divorced.
You're going to say Nickelback.
Nickelback, but absolutely.
Just Chad, mate.
I've always, our first band that got me into rock music was AC/DC. I'd love to get Angus with the solo on the end of the song.
In the tight ass school uniforms.
I'd even we'd all dress as one, like. But
don't pull me into this, man.
Oh, you're in.
Just keep your top on during a show, you know. But I saw Green Day in like 2012 even, like the Secret Show at Reading. It was so cool to see them. So yeah, probably genre specific, probably Green Day, I think. Yeah. And he jumped on stage with someone the other day, didn't he? To like,
in London with the tribute band.
So he's clearly up for it. And then obviously Adam Sandler.
Maybe if you tweet at him and then get him to tweet Adam Sandler. Sit them both down.
Adam Sandler's touring, playing music. I swear to God, I don't know why. I've got him on Facebook. I must have liked him. I am a boomer. No.
Let's see if I need a support.
But no, I swear to God, he's touring. I don't know what he does. He plays a guitar.
Doing covers of Stay Safe. That's
Yeah, that's it.
Captain
Insane.
Captain Insane.
It's funny because we hate that song now. It's like...
Yeah, we took that off Spotify. We took our initial EP off Spotify.
Why did none of us say Robbie Williams? It was like our most favourite song. Like,
That was your favourite.
I found favourite in Rock DJ.
You came up with it. It was your idea.
We generally, like, as pretty much every pop punk band does, we'd throw in like a random cover that's really off genre pretty much most of the sets. But yeah, we've done 5 and we now do Avril Lavigne in the set and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, like, we originally did Robbie Williams and it sucked.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
sick.
The chord progression was just different. It was a different song with the same lyrics. It was
I
awful.
loved it,
The
man.
reaction of the crowd.
People nearly cried when we took it off Spotify. I got messages about it.
Request for it.
The crux of it is we hate it. Everyone else liked it. But
Speak for yourself.
I enjoy it, man. It's
so
super
good,
easy to
yeah.
play.
well,
It's so good. There's like 3 notes in the whole song.
That's the dream, dude.
So yeah, there you go.
So Robbie Williams is the group.
That's
sick.
That would be sick.
Now we finally agreed on one.
Yeah, right.
So you guys are playing on the 8th of July, round 2, and you're going against Sir Curse, JIJ or Jidge, however the you say it, and the Nameless. Do you have any messages, words of advice, words of hate, you know? Hype them up, chat some shit, any of these cameras, give them something.
To be honest, we're
Gentlemen, like, good luck, dude.
different.
Like, it'll be sick to watch it. I hope you're heavy as shit because it'll be awesome. But
I think
yeah.
the right mix in there, so I think
Yeah, man, like,
we'll stick out like a sore thumb as well.
we're too
Pop
chill,
party
man,
band, like, you know.
to give anyone shit. It takes a lot of courage to get up and play music in front of anyone, but so
Can't
to get into this
anybody.
as well, it's gonna be sick, man. So
I'm
I'm
really-
buzzing to play alongside anyone.
Yeah, man, that's it.
I'm really looking forward to the hard cut though, where there's cussing us out entirely.
Those guys.
You, your band. Oh, hi.
Pop, what even is that? It's not even real. What? Like, what is that?
It's just 4 chords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Of course it is. I'll find a way to f it up as well, lads.
Yeah, no shit
Still had
talk
to make
here.
it once
We're
you
here for a
come
good
in,
time.
Yeah,
You have
man.
a good time. May the best band win, I suppose.
Lovely
Shall we do
stuff.
another cut in case they're all heads with us though?
Yeah, go for it. Give them a hate one.
Call you like.
What's your guys' social media? Where can all the guys at home, wherever's watching, keep up with you guys, keep updated for your videos, your songs, whenever anything comes out? Where can we see you? Where can we find you?
Instagram, at Stay Safe Official. We post
UK?
UK?
Official UK, yeah.
Stay Safe Official UK. We post all our gig posters. We try and get some behind the scenes stuff in there. We try and stay fairly active on social media as well.
Just say he does it.
Yeah, the account's run by my partner.
Yeah, because we're all too old for it.
We're too old for it.
Absolute boomers.
We don't have the energy for it. She's like, should we do a post? You do a post. Yeah. And do you know what?
TikTok, isn't she? I was like, I
We're
didn't
lucky
know what
that she's
TikTok is.
actually she's very good at it as well. You know, she makes us look youthful and current.
Relevant.
Keeping you up to date, yeah. Well, guys, this has been sick. I've had fun. I hope you guys have had fun. Easy question answer. Everyone's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you on the 8th of July. Let's come up with Stay Safe.
Woo!